Alright, welcome back. As the title says, Assetto Corsa on the PlayStation 4. Doing some of the special events from the main menu. The 1966 Monza layout with the Ford GT40. I'm doing it with my Fanatic DD1 PS4 wheel, my Fanatic H pattern shifter, and my Fanatic Club Sport V3 pedals. So we'll I've never driven this car. I've only driven this track, I don't know, maybe half dozen laps maybe. So let's see how it turns out. If nothing else, it'll be good for a laugh, right? Alright, probably going to use the default setup for the most part. We're going to check it out here. I usually don't like the brake balance set from the default. Bring it down a percent or two. Oops. Bring the engine limiter up because I'm not at all concerned with engine durability, seeing how I'm probably going to crash before a lap's out, let alone an entire race. We're not going to have any fuel burn, so I'm going to bring this down by half. And drivetrain, we'll leave that alone. Suspension, what do we have for tires? Vintage it is. That's the only choice we got. Let's bring up the camber just a touch. Don't need too terribly a lot because it is Monza after all. We'll probably leave the sway bar alone for now. Alright, everything else looks good. Let's save this GT40. Alright, 1966 Monza. No idea where all my braking points and stuff are going to be, so... Oh, I do need to adjust my steering ratio here. So let's go ahead and take care of that now. Squeaky brakes. Okay, let's bring that down. Looks like this is going to be 900 degrees of rotation thereabouts. Alright. Already wounded the engine from over revving, so we'll just go ahead and take a couple laps here and see what we see. Wish you could program the shift light. So that you could you know, not over rev as much. I'm using the universal hub wheel too, so I don't have any shift lights on the dash. Oh good, let's blow this engine up. You hear a kid screaming in the background, that's just my pit engineer. Gets a little cranky about now, he's waiting for his supper to be done. Okay, so we're going to have to be more careful on our downshifts. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, meant to do that. I had too much downforce in the rear, so I thought, you know, if I smash the rear end up a little bit, it would help reduce that. Be brave, be brave. There we go. Ooh, missed gear. Stuff slipped off the shifter. Start braking about now because I have, well, it actually stops better than the Lotus 49, so that's refreshing. Oh, mid corner speed sucking. All right, let's give this a shot with a motor that's not destroyed for me over revving it. We'll push just a touch harder than we did on the initial lap. we could use probably a touch more camber. Like 1.73 on the front, that might be. I don't know why it's so adjustable on this car. On most of the cars, to the nearest tenth, not the 100th. I don't know what that's about, but we'll make do. Tire technology's moved quite a bit, so vintage race slicks, if you want to call them, for this game is probably grip level wise equivalent to a Honda Civic nowadays, so we'll see what that does for us. Probably wouldn't hurt to have the rear end step out a little bit more on us, but we will probably live to regret that. Alright, we'll restart so we don't have to go from the pit. Let's see where this thing revs at right now. Oh, good. My goal as a driver to not squirt the crank out the bottom or the valves out the hood. We could probably get away with a couple more revs there. Alright, going for our second lap here. Probably gonna take me a good 3-4 laps to get braking points nailed down and stop, you know, doing shit like stuff like that. Excuse my language. All right, so we're gonna have to start braking a lot sooner. Oh, let's go ahead and change that. Get a couple more revs out of this motor anyway. Driving the Paganis and the Ferraris and stuff like that, you get into this American-made V8. Feels like you're not revving enough until you look at the tachometer and you're spinning this thing 7,000 RPM. From a GT3 car, GT4 car, or what have you, to this car, it's really easy to try to overdrive them. Feel like you're moving at a snail's pace, and then you realize that you're going too fast for the corner. Like going from an iPhone 10 to the old Nokia car phone with the briefcase attached to it. Same basic principle, they just don't work the same. Turn in a bit late. Girl, be easy. Well, tier 1 on our first somewhat clean lap, so gold should definitely be doable. Heavy girl. Turn. boy, stay off the curbs. Oh boy. Good thing this isn't the original car. I'd be in a whole lot of trouble right now. After these first lap, I'd be uninsurable. I'd like to add a little bit more camber, but I think it's going to hurt more than it helps. Oh, coming in hot. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Whew. Got a little too frisky with the brake pedal. If I pushed any harder, my foot would have burst through the floor and I'd have been Flintstoning my ass around this track. It's always so disheartening when you think, oh man, I'm doing better than I was, and then you look up and you're 4/10 down on your best time. Reality, you suck. Girl. Trying to be just a touch more aggressive here. Son of a... Alright, do-over. We'll edit that part out. Started a sim racing channel where we just edit out all the mistakes so we look like a stud all the time. Not look like a genuine ass. But I don't know anything about computers, so that's probably not going to happen. Editing. Alright. Try to be just a touch more aggressive without sticking in the wall like we did last lap. Our black marks of shame to remind us that we sucked last lap. Bad part about resetting, now you gotta set another baseline because lap delta reset. Alright, be brave, be brave. Sisu. Oh, we Sisu too early. off a bit early there. Story of my life. Oh, we are coming in too hot, that's for sure. Oh, we suck again. My driver's instinct says take the curb, but you want to avoid those curbs at all costs. Not like today's little sausage curve. That curve's like 7.5 feet tall, designed to destroy you if you look at it wrong. Tier 2. But we get here on the last one, and then I gotta get my pit engineer here fed. Oh boy, not paying attention. I'm gonna mute my mic because the oven timer's beeping in the background. I don't want to annoy anybody if you can hear it. Well, I think that's my cue to go ahead and jump off for a little bit. I'll be back, see if we can't get gold on this darn thing. But for right now, I gotta get the pit engineer fed, so we'll be back shortly. Alright, for those of you wondering too, that was the Chasing Victory, the Ford GT40 Monza 1966 hot lap on the road course. So these are the special events here. If you're unaware or unfamiliar with the game, you just go to special events and they got a million of them. They're quite a bit of fun, quite challenging on some of them. So, alright. If I'm on later tonight, I'll catch you then. If not, I will catch you next time.